Let me prepare myself. Nguyen, Khắc, Uyên. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Xin chào các bạn và chào mừng kênh YouTube của mình. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something different. So I'm going to be pronouncing Vietnamese names. So on the community tab of my channel, I asked you guys to submit your name or a name you want to hear me try to pronounce in Vietnamese, because as an American, I find that Vietnamese names can be very difficult to pronounce, but I always want to try and say them as best as possible to make the person feel good and feel happy. So today I'm going to be practicing saying a bunch of names on a long list. So this is going to be part 1 of the Vietnamese name pronunciation videos. I'm going to be making part 2 next week, so look forward to that. My name is Audrey Nguyen, also known as Nguyễn Minh Anh, and my husband is Nguyen. He is from Vietnam, and so that is why I have studied Vietnamese for almost 10 years now. So I haven't gone to any schools or anything, I've just self-taught. So please give this video a thumbs up if you think I'm doing a good job, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss part 2 of this video. You can also see the card above where I did the same video, only it was over 2 years ago. So you can see if my Vietnamese has improved since then. So for this video, I'm going to be saying 22 different names, and we will see how good I can do. Some of them are probably more difficult than others for me, so I will just try my best. So let's start with name number 1, which is just a single name. It's not the full name, and the first name on the list is Ngọc. Ngọc. I think that's how you say it. So in English, the NG sound on the beginning of the word is very difficult. So I spent many years practicing because my last name is Nguyen, so I needed to learn NG, how to pronounce that. And so I think that the name would be Ngọc. Ngọc. You close your mouth at the end with a C, and it's Yongnam. Ngọc. So the next name, I believe, is just a middle first name. It's not the last name, I think. And that is Uyên Như. Uyên Như. Uyên Như. I think I'm saying it right. Leave comments down below and let me know how I'm doing, if there's some that sounds really good or some that I got wrong. Tell me down below. Name number 3 is Nguyễn Hữu Thắng. Thắng. Nguyễn Hữu Thắng. That one's a little difficult. The next one is Nguyễn Thị Tuyết. Nhung. Nhung. Nguyễn Thị Tuyết. Nhung. That one is hard for me. So I find that the T and TH in Vietnamese is very difficult as an English speaker, because the T is more like a D and the TH is more like a T. So let me try this again. Nguyễn Thị Tuyết Nhung. How'd I do? The next one I have is Nguyễn Xuân Sáu. Nguyễn Xuân Sáu, I think. I'm really trying, you guys. The next one is Anh Dũng. Anh Dũng. Dũng. The next one is Vũ Trường An. Right? Vũ Trường An. Vũ Trường An. The next one is Vũ Hoàng Bạch Dương. By the way, I'm speaking with a northern accent if you can't tell. Let me try it again. Vũ Hoàng Bạch Dương. Bạch Dương. Nguyễn Hoàng Bạch Dương. Bạch Dương. Number 9, our commenter, she said that her family is Chinese in Vietnam, so the name is a little bit unique, and it is Bội San. Bội San. The next one is Sông Hương. Sông Hương. Sounds like a river. Sông Hương. The next one is Diễm Hương Vũ. I don't know if Vũ is the first name or the last name. I think it might be like maybe opposite, but I'm not sure. So Diễm Hương Vũ. I think it would be like Vũ. Diễm Hương, maybe. The next one is Bảo Minh. Bảo Minh. Next one, Nguyễn Thùy Dung. Dung. Thùy Dung. Thùy Dung. Nguyễn Thùy Dung. That one's a little difficult. Okay, this one looks hard. Let me prepare myself. Nguyen. Khắc. Uyên. Nguyễn Khắc. Uyên. Nguyễn Khắc. Uyên. Oh my god, it's so hard. It's like everything is in the back of your throat when you pronounce that one. Okay, the next one is Lê Thị Thùy Nhi. Nhi. I like that name, Nhi. Lê Thị Thùy Nhi. And a funny story about Thùy, the name Thùy. My sister-in-law, her name is Nguyễn Thúy Liền, because when they wrote it on her birth certificate, they were supposed to write Thùy Yo Huyền, and they accidentally thought it said Thúy because my husband's father's handwriting was so bad that they just put it as Thúy, so her name is Thúy Liền instead of Thùy Liền. Okay, the next one is Nguyễn Hồng Lam. Nguyễn Hồng Lam. Nguyễn Hồng Lam. Next is, this one seems hard. Lý Đức. Lý Đức. It's like Lý Đức. Đức. That's Huy's middle name is Đức. He's Nguyễn Đức Huy. Okay, next I'm gonna do 3 more and then you'll have to tune in to part 2 to see the rest. So the next one is Lương Thanh Thảo. Lương Thanh Thảo. Lương Thanh Thảo. And then the next one is Phạm Thu Thủy. Phạm Thu Thủy. And then the last one for this video is Mậu Thìn. Ôi dồi. That one's really hard. I've never seen this name before. Lê I've seen last name, but Mậu. Thìn. Is that right? Is that all? This is a really difficult one. I'm just like trying to think about how to say this because I feel like I'm not saying it right. It doesn't feel right. So let me try again. Thìn. Is that right? Let me think like Mậu Thìn. That's my final answer. So that is the last name on the list for the Vietnamese names pronunciation video part 1. If you guys want to see me try to do, I think 24 more, then tune in to part 2 and also leave a comment down below. Tell me, what is your name? Do you think it's difficult? Or if I said your name, tell me how I did. If you were surprised, let me know. If you think I did horrible, let me know. I think that this was actually really fun, and I'm excited to film part 2 for you guys. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you don't miss part 2 of this video. And if you enjoyed it, please share on Facebook with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!